Winton Yanited under-19s are a grassroots team managed by famous British YouTuber AngryGinge13. Last season, they finished undefeated, winning the league and their League Cup. I have put the team, including all of the players, into Football Manager 2024. Starting from the bottom of League 2, let's see how far they can go and how many trophies they can win in 10 years of simulating. Here they are. In FM24, Winton Yanited are currently sat 23rd in League 2 with 0 games played. As you can see, we have all the logos, kits, faces, everything. And of course, as expected, AngryGinge is the manager. If we have a look at the players, every single Winton Yanited player has 200 potential ability and 20 determination to make them perfect in the future. As you can see, some people have lower current ability than the others, but that's because I believe that some of them are better than others, as you can see when watching the games. Now, season preview predicts Winton Yanited to finish second with evens odds on winning the league. Let's see at the end of the season how true that really is and if Winton Yanited can go up first season. Season 1 is over, and as you can see, Winton Yanited blasted through League 2 and have gone up as champions with 94 points in total. As you can see, a loan signing has ruined it. Matteo Joseph has scored 15 goals in 30 games, which has ruined it for Alfie. But Alfie has scored 10 in 17 games, which hopefully will show Ginge that he should be playing in League 1 next season. And if you have a look at the other stats, Faz is popping off, Ahora's doing well, Sean's doing well, Evan's doing well. It's very all-round, very, very well. Now, if we have a look at the current abilities, Ahora is 127 current ability, which I think is leading League 1 current ability. The exact same to say with Faz, who's on 123. But as you can see, pretty much everyone is over 100 current ability, which is amazing to see. This is great to see, what we want to see. So hopefully, for Season 2 in League 1, it can just be back-to-back promotions for them. Let's have a little look and see how they do. Season 2 is over and they are back-to-back promoted. Winton Yanited are in the championship within 2 seasons, and the standout thing I've seen at the top right here is Alfie has scored 21 league goals in the championship. And the standout thing that I can see is Alfie scoring 21 goals in League 1, which is amazing. Now, looking at some of the stats, Alfie with 22 goals in 39 games. Faz putting up the goal contributions. Everyone's putting up the goal contributions as well. Moses, 10 assists. Wow. Now, current ability wise, Ahora is still top. 142 current ability, which should be about championship level, if not yet again leading championship level. And as you can see, everyone is over 100 current ability except Arian, who has only played 13 games, so of course he's going to be a bit behind with the development. But if we have a little look here, we have 9 Winton Yanited players with over 130 current ability. So in the championship next season, they could do very well, and we could see the first ever team to go back-to-back promotions from League 2 to the Premier League. Let's see if Ginge can break that record, because it seems like he is on the run for it, and who knows, could we see some record breakers in this team? Season 3 is over, and it is sad to say that they did not break some records. They finished 5th. First season in the championship, which I think is unbelievable. And as you can see on the left here, they lost on penalties. Oh my god, that's got to be heartbreaking for the fans. But hopefully it fuels them for next year, because this is just perfect for the storyline. You're losing penalties in the playoff final. Next season, you go and absolutely smash the league. But if you have a look at the stats here, you got Moses with top assists with 13 and Jaden with 18 assists. 18 assists in 46 games is ridiculous. Stats wise for the players, Ahora is 15 goals. 15 goals in 46 games is unbelievable. As usual, there's no standout performer. Everyone's even, everyone's doing well. But if we have a look at the transfer values, Ahora is worth 31 to 92 million pounds, which is ridiculous. Now, current ability, look at them. Everyone, pretty much everyone, is over 140 or at least over 130 current ability, which is amazing. You stand out to Ahora, Alfie and Faz, who have always been up there, 150 plus current ability, which is very good for the Premier League. So hopefully these guys should absolutely run through the championship next season. We'll have a little look. Let's see how they get on. Season 4 is over, and as we can see, they have been promoted as champions of the Championship and are now in the Premier League. But can we just take a minute to admire the dedication from Fulham? 2 teams on 103 points, and Fulham lost out by 2 singular goals. Wow, that's got to be paying for not winning the league. But at least they have been promoted, so I'm not feeling just as bad for them. I don't really feel bad for them anyway. But Winton United are now in the Premier League. We love to see it. And I just want to point out 2 things I can see on the stats. Ahora with a 7.38 average rating. That's ridiculous. And Jadon on 14 clean sheets in 46 games. That's also unbelievable. Now we figured out why. He has a 7.38 average. He scored 17 goals and 8 assists in 45 games. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous for a 20-year-old footballer. Alfie scores 16. Kai with 14 goals and 8 assists. And then you got Faz with 12 goals and 7 assists. And as you can see with the transfer values, we now have 2 players worth over £100 million, which is ridiculous for a Championship team. Current ability wise, we have 3 standouts yet again: Alfie, Ahora and Faz. They are literally within 1 current ability of each other. Now if we look down the list of players, everyone is pretty much close, or if not 150 current ability or over. Honestly, that is ridiculous. This is definitely a Prem proven team. These are going to be amazing in the Premier League this season. Let's have a little look, see how they do. They should stay up. I'm hoping they stay up, and maybe, just maybe, we can see a cup run, just winning something. They could win something. We are halfway through the simulation, and first season in the Premier League, Winton United have finished 6th. They have European football. This is amazing. I don't think anyone would have seen this happening. Winton United finishing 6th, first season in the Premier League. That is ridiculous. That is amazing. Stats wise, same again, all round pretty much. Alfie was 16 goals as the top goal scorer. So nothing amazing stats wise, no standouts or anything. But 2 things we can now stand out as well. We now have 2 players worth over £200 million. So in one season, we have gone from 2 people worth over 100 million to 7 people worth over 100 million and 2 people worth over 200 million. Wow, these are some very good players. Current ability wise, Ahora is 180 current ability, which is yet again ridiculous. That is close to world class. That's how high he is at the moment. That is close to world class. And as you can see, you've got Alfie just behind him, Faz just behind him, and Kaysen is now just behind them as well with 171 current ability. And if we have a look, we have 3 people that aren't over 150 current ability, but the rest are close, if not over 160 current ability. We have probably the most rounded team at the moment, and I'm going to be honest, this team can become very, very good. Let's get to the end of season 6. Let's see, can they do well in their 2nd season in the Premier League and their 1st year in Europe? Are we seeing Winton United European champions? Let's have a little look. End of season 6 is here, and as you can see, they are 4th in the league. They have qualified for European football yet again, and this time it is Champions League football. We love to see it. Now, stats wise, I'm seeing a standout. I'm seeing 2. Ahora, 10 player of the matches. He must have done some games. Must have had some absolutely amazing games. And second of all, Alfie was 1 goal off the golden boot. That is amazing. That's ridiculous. Now, as we know, it was Winton's 1st year in Europe. They were in the Europa League, and I'm proud to say they have won the Europa League. Winton United are European champions, and they automatically qualified for the Champions League next season, even though they have done in the league anyway. But this is just amazing. It couldn't be more perfect for them. 6 years in, and they are European champions. Wow, they have gone from League 2 to the European champions in 6 seasons. That is ridiculous. Now, stats wise, we have 2 unbelievable standouts. Alfie scored 30 goals in 56 games, and Ahora has scored 22 goals and 13 assists. The rest are pretty even. There's no other standouts, but those 2 are doing unbelievably this save. Current ability wise, we have 2 people that have now hit 190 current ability. Alfie and Ahura have done it, which I'm pretty sure now means they are world class. It's going to be close, but they are pretty much world class, which is amazing. Honestly, unbelievable. And also, pretty much everyone is now 170 current ability or above, which is amazing. 6 seasons and people have gone from 90, 99 current ability to over 170 current ability in 6 seasons. Wow. And it ain't stopping there. They are going to keep going. We have 4 seasons left. It's not over. How many people can hit 200 current ability? Let's have a little look. Here we are, season 7, and it has happened. They have won the Premier League. 7 seasons is all it took, and Winton Yanited are Premier League champions. Now, key stats to point out. Mo tied for most assists with 11, and we also have a Golden Glove winner in Jayden. 14 assists in 38 games. That's what we like to see. Now, we'll start off with the Champions League run. It didn't go very well. Knocked out in the round of 16, which, I mean, it was to PSG, so we'll let it slide. No complaints there. But also on penalties. That makes it even worse. But we go again next season. Let's see what they do next season with the Champions League. Now, this is where all the FA Cup runs up to here I haven't shown because they haven't been amazing. They haven't been very good. But this has been the first one where they've been on a proper FA Cup run into the semi-final. The semi-final, they were knocked out by Brighton. Brighton knocked them out. That's just pain. Absolute pain. Stats-wise, we now have 3 standouts. Alfie, 23 goals in 47 games. Ahura, 18 and 10 in 48 games. And Faz has now joined the crew with 15 goals and 14 assists in 48 games. Current ability-wise, Alfie is 197 out of 200. That is world class. Don't know what anyone says. Don't care what anyone says. That is world class. Same as Ahura, same as Faz. I mean, it also tells you that Faz is world class anyway. As for the rest of the team, pretty much the entire starting 11 is 170 current ability or over. That's really good. That's amazing. We love to see it. Now, let's see. Season 8, can we go back to back? Can we win the Champions League? And can we win maybe an FA Cup or Carabao Cup? Let's see. Season 8 is over and Winton Yanited are back-to-back Premier League champions. This time with 90 points, not 79. Looks like it's been such a better run for them. I'm going to be honest, it looks perfect. 2 losses in 38 games is ridiculous. There's 2 standout stats for me. Kai with 10 player of the matches and Jayden with 15 clean sheets, which put him second. Champions League, it is pain for Winton Yanited. They have lost 3-1 to Real Madrid in the final of the Champions League. It couldn't get worse. It could not get worse, could it? They lost on pens in the 4th round to Sheffield United. Wow, that's a bad run. I had to show you this because of how bad the 2 cup competitions have been. This is awful. However, there is good news. We have won the Carabao Cup. They beat Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley. Absolutely battered them 3-2. What a final. Stats wise, Alfie with 27 goals in 52 games. Kai 19 goals as a winger. And Evan with 13 goals, 15 assists. And also Ahura with 12 goals, 12 assists. The rest pretty even out. The only other standout is Mo with 13 assists in the DM. Current ability wise, we have our first 200 current ability player, and it is Alfie. 200 current ability, 200 potential ability. That is unreal. He is worth almost £400 million. And we also have 9 or 10 if you include Alfie players in the 190 current ability category. I'm going to say that's 9. That's 9 or 10 world-class players. At least these 5 here with 193 to 200 current ability. They are world-class in my eyes. Now, we've got that many world-class players, that many unreal players. Can they win the Premier League back to back to back? And can we see a treble? We haven't got a treble yet. Let's get a treble in the books next season. Let's see how it goes. Now, this season in the Premier League, season 9, there has been a little bit of a drop-off. But there's only been a drop off in the Premier League because Winton Yanited are Champions League winners. They beat Arsenal, Liverpool and Manchester City on their way to winning the Champions League. If you don't think that's the perfect run, what else is? 3 of the biggest clubs in England, and they have beat all 3 of them to prove that they are European champions, and they are. Winton Yanited are European champions yet again. It does not end there, because they beat Manchester City again in the final of the FA Cup on penalties to win it. They have won the FA Cup as well, so that's a double. If only they won the Premier League to make it a treble. Stats wise, Alfie with 25 goals yet again, Faz with 18 goals as well, Ahora 17 and 10, Haaland 15 goals, 11 assists as a winger. Unbelievable. The rest is pretty much spread out again. Honestly, this team is unbelievable right now. And to make things even better, there are now 4 people with 200 current ability, and 3 of them are defenders, which means Winton Yanited pretty much have the best back 4 in world football at the moment, because Caton's on 192 current ability as well. This is unbelievable. This is the best team I've ever seen. Of course, they all have 200 potential, so you kind of expect them to be this far. I honestly didn't think we'd get this many people with 200 current ability. Hopefully, end of season 10, we have more. We'll have a little look. Let's see how the next season goes. Hopefully, we can get a treble with the final season. Let's have a little look. Final season is over. The entire simulation is over, and Winton Yanited end it as 3-time Premier League champions. You couldn't put it better, could you? And stats wise, Jaden with 17 clean sheets, Mo with 14 assists, and Alfie with 23 goals. Wow, we won everything. We pretty much won everything. The winning does not stop there though, because they have won the FA Cup as well against City again. It's perfect. It is honestly perfect, beating City in a final yet again 2 years in a row. You can't beat it. This is unbelievable. I said you couldn't beat City in the FA Cup final. That cannot be topped. I was wrong. They could beat City in the semi-final and then win the Champions League. This is beautiful. Winton Yanited are treble winners. They have won the domestic treble in England, and it is beautiful. What a run. 1 loss the entire way, and they won the rest of their games, beating City, PSG, Chelsea, Inter Milan. Honestly, this is a beautiful run for the domestic treble. Stats wise, Alfie again, 33 goals. Kai again, 22 goals, 14 assists. Haaland, another standout. Faz, another standout. Ahora, another standout. Honestly, beautiful. It's honestly beautiful. Current ability wise, Cammy dropped to 199. So we don't have 4 200 current abilities. He must have got injured or something. He has only played 50 games. So I am not surprised that he's dropped. However, Ahora is now 197, and just everyone, pretty much everyone, the entire starting 11 plus subs is over 170 current ability. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Honestly, some of these stats from these players are going to be unbelievable. Now, you may have thought that was it, but I have news. Winton Yanited have qualified for the Club World Cup, probably from winning the Champions League one year, but that means this ain't over. We are going until we see the end of this Club World Cup. Can they win it? Can they be world champions? Let's have a little look for the Club World Cup simulation. Now, this is how the group games went and the second round. And as you can see, they have won everything. They are into either the third round or the quarterfinal. I haven't clicked that button, so I have no idea. But let's have a little look. What have they won it? They've done it. Winton Yanited are now world champions. They've won the Club World Cup. They've won everything. That's what I don't even know what to call it. They've won 4 trophies in one season. They won the Premier League, the FA Cup, the Champions League, and now the Club World Cup. Surely they have ended this as the best team in the world. Here we are at the end of the 10-year simulation, and as you can see, it is beautiful. They have 5-star reputation. They're worth £2 billion. They have 5-star facilities, everything. They've won 2 Champions Leagues, 3 Premier Leagues, 1 Club World Cup, 2 FA Cups, a Europa League, 1 Sky Bet Championship, 1 Carabao Cup, 2 Community Shields, and 1 Sky Bet League 2. This simulation is unbelievable, and it has been amazing. Now, If you want the database, it is in my Discord. I am working on making a video on how to download it, just going through the entire database. So that'll be out soon, probably just after this. But if you have enjoyed the video, please like, please subscribe. Honestly, we're going for more. We're going for more FM24 rebuilds before the release of FM26.